Basketball you back? Good. I'm glad you're back for more. Hey, we out here working, baby. I'm glad you guys got through that workout, and we're going to work through the week. Okay, we're working on the weekends too. You already know how we do it. Here at Basketball U, it's the Daily Trainer, and we're doing as much as we can do, as fast as we can do, as hard as we can do, always, because we work the hardest, harder than anybody on the planet. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button and let's keep it rolling. All right, we're getting right into it. We're going to get this dynamic warm-up in, and with this dynamic warm-up, you already know what we're going to do. We're going to hit them jump ropes real quick. Hit those jump ropes real quick. Let me see what you got, okay? We're going to go this time 4 sets, 100 jump ropes, okay? Should take roughly a little over a minute each, okay? And then we're just getting as many jump ropes as we can get in there with that 4. Anything extra is always great in that minute. And then we got some quick feet we're going to do. So we got to move those feet, move them quick, move them fast. And don't you worry, we are going to be nice and warmed up for this drill. And then we got our pogo jumps that we're going to get into, and then we got that rebounding drill. Now this drill is typically pretty hard for you guys, especially at the younger ages, because the timing of the ball coming off the backboard is just a little rough. I did get some feedback on that, and everyone said that they had a little bit of a tough time, but it's going to make you a better rebounder, and it's also going to get you jumping in the air and get those legs warmed up. So we're going to do the rebounding drill to start things off, just to get us all the blood flowing through our body. Okay, so be sure to time it properly when catching the ball off the backboard, and then we don't want to just throw it off the backboard. We want to throw it in the air when catching it off the glass into the rim. Okay, so be sure to do that. All right, now we got that shooting drill. Okay, we're gonna shoot that basketball to the rim. We got layup, free throw, and 3-point drill. Okay, so we're gonna hit all 3 levels today. I want you to do it in succession. So I want you to lay it up, then I want you to go to the free throw line, then I want you to go to the 3-point line. Can you make all those shots in a 5-set series? Okay, so I want you to do it with your right hand, then I want you to do it going up the middle, then I want you to also do it with your left hand. Okay, so 5 sets, trying to make all the shots. So you'll lay it up, you got to make it. Free throw, you got to make it. And then 3-pointer, you got to make it. All right, so basically you're going to go 5 sets on one side, 5 sets in the middle, and then 5 sets on the left side. But we're going with makes. Okay, biggest thing here is you start to get a little tired towards the number 4 and the number 5 set, and then that's where you get to see where exactly you're not weak at that standpoint, but maybe you're not as good shooting a free throw, or maybe you don't have enough energy in your legs when you start to get tired from the 3. So it kind of gives you an idea of where you need to work on just in an area of scoring. And what you'll hear in most scouting reports is he's a 3-level scorer. So what are 3 levels? Mid-range, layups, and threes. Okay, so we want to be really good at laying the ball up, and apparently we want to be really good at threes, since the mid-range percentage is a very low percentage when it comes to the game of basketball and the consistency of making the shot. Okay, 3-point percentage is something that has been shown to be a little bit higher, right? And then obviously layups, they're the highest percentage shot because you're as close as you are to the basket. So keep that in mind when practicing. You can shoot mid-ranges to work on your form and really practice it, and hopefully one day you become just as good as a Dwayne Wade or a DeMar DeRozan or somebody like that, or even a Michael Jordan, right, at the mid-range game. But right now, the dominance is, are you good at laying the ball up, and are you good at shooting the 3? Basketball U, I'm just here trying to wake you up and trying to get you to understand the game. Yeah, so let's go, let's go, let's go. And don't forget, after you get done with that, we are going to lay it up from every area again. Okay, so remember, all 5 spots, we are going hard at the basket. We want to go all right hand to begin. Then after we go all right hand, we're going to come back going all left hand. So that way we're working the same hand, different angles, but also working the dribble a little bit too when attacking. So that's a very important drill, but it's also a very skillful drill because we only practice sometimes from the top and sometimes a little bit from the wing. But that baseline layup is a very hard layup, and I want you guys to really become good at that layup too, because it is hard to guard when you catch it on the go and you're able to make those layups, all right? Especially when you develop that reverse layup, all right? So again, we're going to do that 3 sets. That'll be 3 sets. And then we were trying to make all the layups, but because we're doing it in 3 sets, we don't have to make them all. But I do want you to go as hard as possible, all right? So let's keep working. If you need that water break, go ahead and take that water break, because we are going to keep it moving. And it's time to put that basketball on the ground. Retreat dribble. We got to practice getting away from our defender. Okay, so with the retreat dribble, that is what we're going to do. We're going to do that 10 sets of that, because we really got to get good at that. That retreat dribble allows us to see so many different things, right? We retreat dribble, we get to see the floor. We retreat dribble, we get to get away from the tall guy. We retreat dribble, we get out of the reach of somebody reaching and trying to steal the ball from us. We retreat dribble, and we also get away so that we can get our shot off, right? And then also we retreat dribble to read the defender, so when he's coming at us, we can make a move left, we can make a move right, okay? And so it just gives us an advantage, and when we're smaller majority of the time. And then if we are taller than most, then we get that shot up when we retreat the dribble. Okay, this little side wave dribble is just another dribble to kind of get away, also give you a little bit of a view, give you a passing pocket to throw the ball into the post. You can wave dribble away to get a better look at the basket and get your shot up. There's all these different things that these wave dribbles can do. So you'll do the same thing 10 sets going right, and then boom, 10 sets going left. All right, and then in our dribbles, we will continue with getting a little fancy with an in and out through the legs dribble. And then we also have the in and out through the legs stationary, okay, with each hand. And then we're just going to work the in and out crossover. So just still fine tuning our fancy dribble with the ball in front of us, okay? So I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to be spinning. I don't want to be wrapping it behind our backs or anything like that. We just want to get our stationary dribble in with that, and then a little bit on the move too, okay? Perfect. And then we got our conditioning, of course. What else did you think was going to happen? You thought I was going to say that was it? You can go home? You're good to go? No, we're going to do some conditioning. So let's do it. All right. We got those zigzags again. Oh, yeah. And we are going to go hard in those zigzags. We got these 10 times a day with a 25-second break in between each. Remember, we're working on not crossing our feet, pushing off hard, getting to our cone or our area that we've set up for ourselves in our first slide. And the biggest thing here is when we drop our hips, we want to be able to turn them quick, stay low in our drop, and be able to push off again, okay? The more we push off, the quicker we push off. We have to think about trying to turn the defender. We are trying to, one, turn the defender, and even if we do get the turn, sometimes we're turning them to a weak hand, so we want them to get to pick the ball up. So if we can get our offensive player to pick up the ball, then we are doing a great job, okay? So that is what we want to do in this drill, and that's what we're working on. And the sprint is the reaction time of someone else getting a steal, someone else getting a tip. Maybe we got a tip on the ball and we got to sprint for it. So we want to be able to react right out of our slide with the proper footwork to get up that court to go get an easy basket. Easy baskets are the key to being a successful scorer offensively. Not all the moves, shaking and baking and shooting off of one leg that everybody's starting to do now. We want to make sure we run the floor, we are in the best shape, and we're getting easy buckets, okay? That's what we do here at Basketball U, and you too can do some scoring too, all right? And always remember this: someone is always working. Are you?